Welcome back, adventurers, to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which we defeated in the last episode. But Ciri has vanished and we do not know what happened to her. So I think we have to report back to the king. It seems Emir van Emrace, and we are once again following his chamberlain. So let's see. We did make him angry in the past, and now he doesn't have any reason to keep us around anymore. So I'm curious what will happen here. Yen is not here, it seems. We are on our own.
Imperial Majesty
If the Emperor refuses, someone else must do it.
How dare you?
Well,
Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
oh wow. He takes it very calmly.
Plenty of work for witchers after a war. I'll travel east, maybe north.
Or south or
Did
west.
Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
No. We never talked about him at all. She never even mentioned him.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
If there's nothing else,
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
Okay. That can be arranged.
need any help? With a wagon?
We'll manage, mate.
We thank you for your concern.
Aye, because you don't look like no wheelwright, that's sure.
Change is coming.
Well, that's the truth of it.
The Nilfgaardians have fled, the Redanians have barely arrived, and bandits sense the void. Practically feel they have free reign.
Barely got away, then busted a wheel and watched our horses run off into the wood.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Go to the ruined fortress. So the Nilfgaardians are gone? For good? Roach. Let's go.
Come on, Roach.
It really ends how it began. What's going on here? These are Redanian soldiers, I suppose.
Slow now. Whoa.
They killed two
Come on.
Nilfgaardians, it seems. There's a random horse. Does that mean anything? A grave? Doesn't seem the horse belongs to somebody. Oh, I remember that place. We're in the swamp. Yeah, they are gone.
Slow now. Whoa.
Whom do we meet here? Huh. Now we can take everything that they left behind. And they cannot mind anymore.
Master Ort.
Probably got held back. You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no Witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
The flesh that cuts. Cyril.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, had my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
A Strigger? Yeah, I could deal with a Strigger. Cyril. it doesn't have any damage, does it? Yeah.
Decently. That is what you folk lack.
Oh, it's silver, right? It's not steel.
Drop
Yeah.
your sword at once.
Oh, where's the... Wait, where's the dummy? We are not supposed to draw it. Didn't he talk of a dummy in case I want to try it?
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Nilfgaard.
Huh. Okay, so we have to try it on a beast. There was a drowner. Oh, who are you? Oh, they are here! There's the dummy. Swordsmith. That's Mr. Ort.
Get out of the forge.
Witcher, over here. Plenty of blades to try, if it's your will.
Greetings.
Okay. You don't mind, right? Yeah, it's a good sword. I like it. Well, Roach, we are on our way. Let's see, here are normally a lot of wolves. Here we can bring it to a real test. Yep, there we go. Oh, right, wolves. Ah, yeah, I forgot. Wolves don't require silver. Maybe we find a drowner in the swamps? There was one on the other side that we ignored. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh, dang. It doesn't do any damage. It was right with having no damage. So it's not a sharp blade. It's... what is it? Okay. It's the worst sword ever. Okay. We're not supposed to use it. Let's switch back to our Witcher sword. There's the difference. Roach, we're done here. Don't stand in the fumes.
Hey-ya!
Shade! The Witcher!
What? There he is. Is it the dwarf? No, it's a wolf! Where's the dwarf?
All right, out. How was your trip? Smooth sailing?
You still on about that leaky tub from the Isle of Mist? Ooh, you're lucky you and that lass weren't in it with us.
You'd not have fit anyhow. You're so laden that boat. We barely made land.
And it reeked of fish manure.
Oh man.
You stole my boat.
Borrowed. We knew it was yours. Still is. You don't think we'd do that to a mate like you? Plough you soapless while you slept off a bender?
Oh, that's good.
So, gonna give me my boat back?
Why in the gods' names would you need a boat in this brush?
Fair enough. Forget I said anything. How'd you wind up here?
Our affairs brought us here. Hard times, you know. Got to earn the coin where you can.
Folk around here need surveyors?
We've shifted our efforts. Investors now.
Investors.
They've come for us. Hide!
Eh?
What's going on?
You've not seen us?
Oh man. That's funny.
The dwarves, out with it.
Dwarves?
I don't have time for your games. Commandant will have his stolen chalice back. The thieves, where are they? Tell me, or I'll...
There are no dwarves here.
No dwarves here.
You mean to tell me this is your camp? 5 tankards, 5 saddles, all yours?
Yeah.
Been tracking these dwarves for a while. About 2 days ahead of me now. Abandoned this camp in a hurry. Something must have scared them.
Why do you trail them?
Stole from me too.
Stole from a witcher. Cunning midgets. We'll move on. Catch them yet?
Oh, thank you for that, Witcher. Told the lads back then you're a good fella, and we shouldn't have took your boat.
Heard you've gone into investments. Asset management.
Aye. Investments in movable assets. Well, these days you just never know when...
That extra gold chalice could come in handy. I get it. What did you do with it?
We don't have it. Found a buyer. Mr. Mirror... was it? Funny name. Paid good coin, though.
We'd share it with you. We would, but you look like one who'd just frown on any proceeds from theft.
Aye, you got that righteous frown on you, definitely.
I mean, I don't know. They could pay for the boat at least.
Won't say no to friends. Actually, I'll gladly take some of that coin.
Witcher's ethics. Tuh. World's going to shite.
At least we nicked his dinghy.
250 crowns. That's a lot. That's more than I get for some of the contracts. That was funny. I wouldn't have thought that I would meet those again. Oh man.
Medallion's humming.
Yeah.
Place of power. It's got...
Let's draw from it. What are they digging? Why are you digging here? Huh. Oh, I wonder how the old lady is faring. With the pan that we got from that house here. The house is still deserted. But I think they buried the deed at least. Yeah, they did. Very good. Oh, and they left some honey here. Oh man. But there are more dead people now. There's a soldiers' camp here. Oh. I mean, does that mean that Dijkstra won the war against Nilfgaard? For now at least. Seems so. Or he won back some of the regions. Like Vizima. What are they doing? Maybe digging graves? Or digging up something? Like oil?
Do you know which word?
Well, we dug up a chest of Nilfgaardian gold
Ah.
by a boundary line. Would you wager your grain's dearer? Now, I expect if we're thorough, we're likely to find more. Midst your grain.
But
Off you go. Be sure to stay in the village.
Well, if they dig up everything, or just dig here, then next year the grain will grow even better. And that's then the treasure. Isn't that how the tale goes?
Next.
Oh, and they are registering people here.
I know what I saw. She spent the whole winter cavorting with them Nilfgaardians.
Oh man.
Cyril saw it too. Go on, tell me.
I wonder if it's even worse now. What's written there? I think they measured their kids, right? Like, make these measurements when your kids grow up. Look, you have been that small 2 years ago. Huh. Oh, how's the dwarf? Is he still here?
Do you see?
The dwarf who worked for the Nilfgaardians.
Harrowing, digging it up.
What's there now? The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Tsar Gwynleve speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by a writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emir van Emrace. So he's still in charge. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land, where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. I think we know that. Open recruits. Outdoor relief. The Imperial garrison hereby announces that every week the village's poor may come by to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished. Hey lads, here, any among you can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against the stone in the field so hard it bent halfways. And may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it, or plow my field without it. Nilfgaardian lessons. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder, it's an Nilfgaardian, and soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue. So you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that. Ernest. Okay.
Grain. Folks say
So these are old. Oh! Temeria the herbalist buys honeycombs. I think we know that. Ah right, she's here somewhere. We can sell her ours. We have a lot now. Arm in arm against the Black Swarm. Oh! It's floating. Together we shall build a new order. That is Dijkstra. Oh,
The war has caused damages that must be repaired. Taxes shall henceforth be doubled. All who remit payment to the treasury shall receive a note for the equivalent sum.
Meaning they'll be burning witches.
Where are they going to find witches around here?
Oh, don't you worry. They will.
oh no. So, I don't really think it changed for the better. Doesn't seem so at all. Should we visit Temeria real quick? I think she's here. Because there's also the girl, but we knew her story ended. Wasn't she mentioned in one of the Nilfgaardian camps far away? Where her lover was stationed? And I don't remember properly, but we heard of her. I think, did she die in the end? The girl that was attacked by the griffin and we made the potion for? Maybe Temeria can tell us what happened to her.
That's it, Roach.
I think it's right here. Yeah. That's her hut, I suppose. Oh no. Is she not here anymore? Ah, she is. But the girl is not. Oh no, I cannot talk to her anymore. That's bad. Okay, it was worth a try. She doesn't buy honey anymore either. Okay, fair enough. Let's go to the inn.
Roach.
Ah, here's the dwarf. He isn't here anymore either. Oh gosh. But he's cooking food, so maybe he's just around the corner. Huh. Who knows?
The war has caused damages that must be repaired. Taxes shall henceforth be doubled. All who remit payment to the treasury.
Soldiers.
Long live Radovid!
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Ooh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
That's so good. Oh man.
The Third Northern War was a clash between two great strategists, Radovid V, known as the Stern, and Emir var Emrys. Both seemed invincible, yet both were defeated. Nilfgaard, invading from the south, was repelled in the field, while the North's supreme leader fell victim to assassins. Yet Redania stood victorious, and a man who had thus far operated in shadow took up the reins of power. That man was Sigismund Dijkstra. Once firmly in the Chancellor's seat, Dijkstra ruled the victorious North in his patently cynical and ruthless manner. He knew that to preserve peace, he would need to prepare for war. Following Nilfgaard's example, he consolidated his rule over vast lands through a broad program of settlement and industrialization, all for the good of his subjects, though often contrary to their will. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved var Emrys fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. And what of Geralt, you might ask? Well, he continued on as before, living hand to mouth, job to job, on the road, ever coinless. We would meet at times over a glass of strong drink to talk about the old days and speculate what could have, would have, might have been.
Whoa, what a game, what a journey, what an adventure actually. And I am very happy with the ending, to be honest, at least concerning Ciri and Geralt. In my opinion, it is the most desirable ending, that Geralt is the lone but not lonely wolf, and Ciri is a witcher by his side. At least until she learned everything to be a witcher on her own. And she did decide for herself in the end. She does what she wants to do, and that's perfect. And we can meet whenever we want to and have a drink and talk about our deeds, hunting monsters. That's pretty cool in my opinion. And of course, I did choose some questionable options during the game, like not helping our old Temerian friends, Roach, Wes and Thaler. That I do regret a lot, and it also had consequences for the end, because now Dijkstra is ruling the north, and I do not know for the better or worse of the people. So yeah, that's something I regret a lot. But well, that's what happens when a game gives you real choices and real consequences, which I love about that game a lot. In most games, there are only fake choices that do have the same outcome no matter what you do. And in this game, you do have a feeling of actual control over what you do, but also of failure, because you can make the wrong decisions, although you thought you would choose for the best, which then turns out to be the worst. Because honestly, with the Dijkstra scene, I was just too naive. I wouldn't have thought that he would just kill everybody. First, why would he betray the others? Second, they were all seasoned soldiers, at least Wes and Roach, and we just killed the whole guard of the king, and then they let themselves be slaughtered by henchmen of Dijkstra. That was something I just didn't consider to be an actual possibility. So I was too naive there. Obviously, they were drunk and didn't have their weapons with them or whatever. It happened, and I regret it. But otherwise, I think we had to have to kill Dijkstra. And then Nilfgaard would rule the north, right? So, I don't know. I really actually do not know what would be the best choice for the future. But I regret that we just let our friends be slaughtered. I do not know if the outcome, with Dijkstra being the emperor and winning the war against Nilfgaard, is maybe the better one for the North, a united North. I really do not know. But it happened, and we have to live with that. And Nilfgaard is, with that outcome, weakened because the emperor in the end got killed by his own people, because he seemed to be too weak, and so he cannot persecute Ciri anymore, so that's out of the way. She can really be free and do whatever she wants. Funny enough, the first time I played The Witcher 5 years ago, I had the exact same ending, but without the Dijkstra thing, because I never did the quest where I killed the king. Radovid lived, and I don't know exactly how it went, but I think he ruled the north. Did he win against Nilfgaard? I do not remember, honestly, but I had the same outcome with Ciri as a Witcher and Geralt being on his own. So yeah, that's just how I roll. That's it. Oh man, I will miss it a lot. When I first played the game and finished the DLC, I went back a lot just to ride through the wonderful scenery in the game, especially in the Blood and Wine DLC where you go to Toussaint, and it's so beautiful. And I just missed the Witcher world, and I went back marveling at everything. As we now finished the main game, I think I will play both DLCs later on, but I might take a break and go back to my old schedule, like only uploading on Mondays to Fridays with the main series 3 times, Monday, Wednesday and Fridays, and Tuesday and Thursday, a second series that I normally only record in 30 minutes episodes. And I was thinking about playing Rashi, an ancient epic, and the main series will continue as Assassin's Creed Valhalla until that is done. So that's the plan, and then I maybe either record the Witcher DLC episodes whenever I have time to do so, and then upload them either on the weekend or parallel to the others. But I think for now and for the next few weeks, I will play another game as a, in quotes, small series, and I will not upload on the weekends. But we'll see. But for sure I will come back to The Witcher, and for sure I will play the DLCs. They are worth it, they are awesome, and I enjoyed so much playing it. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching the series. Have a wonderful and adventurous life, and goodbye for now until the next series.